After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Buffalo.
The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing now, Milrow. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And hey, at least see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs, in fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, it's Gibbs. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Milroe looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. This is Gibbs on second down. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter of Super Bowl 62. 7-0 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Welcome back, all. 2nd quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. That's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Back to throw now, Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff running left, Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Throwing here, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the Seahawks 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Allen looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king with his
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a body conduct. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now. They need 7. Gibbs now from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing here, Allen. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Running with Walker again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun now for Milrow. Down the field. He's got Pierce. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set now. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. No, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But, of course, they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Allen setting up play action. And the Seahawks have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Pistol now for Milrow. His target, that's Torrey Horton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st and 10 from the 32. Milrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Avani Kanda. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Third and long for him here. Oh, Allen loses it! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, they got to be special.
A 41-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
A federal kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw here from Milrow. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On first down, Allen. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action now, Allen. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completes. It's Horton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. We go play action here. It's Milrow. Intended for Smith-Njigba, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills reception and a spirited return.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. This is our last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, Milrow. He's going deep! Oh no, they get him yet again! Christian Benford has it! And the Bills get it back on the final play of the quarter. So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Allen on the play action. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Allen now on 1st down. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Amani Kanda now up the middle. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give them just 2 yards on that carry. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Walker on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
this run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give up the gut to Walker. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked on, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So one more play before we reach that break. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Seahawks feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And he gets it away from his end zone. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the Seahawks 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This might just be the play an incredible Super Bowl is remembered for. Here's 4th down. Looking to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's a design one for Milrow. And the party in the Pacific Northwest, Brock, it is just getting started. The Seattle Seahawks are once again Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
Commissioner Goodell out to the stage now to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night everybody from the Super Bowl.